In the 96th episode of the A.S.A.P Tech News, we talk about the latest AMD graphics card drivers, Corsair announces a new DDR5 RAM kit, FSP unveils a new HYDRO PTM power supply series, and TeamGroup launches a vapor chamber cooled M.2 SSD. We start with AMD and the latest graphics card drivers, now at version 22.7.1. This new driver brings out support and optimizations for the new video game Swordsman remake, added support for Radeon Boost and VRS technologies for the games Elden Ring and Resident Evil 8 and Valorant. This driver also adds support for Windows 11 with 22H2 update and additional Vulkan extensions. As is the case with many graphics card drivers, this too fixes some issues, such as lower than expected falling at home computing performance with OpenCL API on some AMD graphics cards. Auto undervolt may disable the 0 RPM fan feature on some graphics cards. Hitman 3 may freeze when rapidly switching between windows in full screen and exclusive mode. Video upscaling in browsers appears blurry with some AMD graphics cards, such as the Radeon RX 6900 XT. Enhanced sync may cause games to lock at 15 frames per second with video playback on extended monitors. Unfortunately, plenty known issues are left unresolved. Things such as Radeon Super Resolution may fail to trigger after changing resolutions on HDR settings on some games. Virtual reality headsets may flicker with some AMD graphics cards. GPU utilization may be stuck at 100% in Radeon performance metrics after closing games on some AMD graphics cards, and the display may flicker black during video playback plus gameplay on some AMD graphics cards, and a few other issues that are not mentioned in this particular video. Next, Corsair has announced the new Vengeance RGB DDR5 RAM kit, which sports a 2-color option and initial speeds of 6400 MTs with capacities starting at 16 GB. Diving into the specifications, maximum rated speeds on these RAM kits is 6600 MTs and with a maximum capacity of 32 GB. From a design standpoint, these do look similar with the older Vengeance RAM kits, but now with added RGB and a new texture on both sides of the heatsink. In addition to the new texture and RGB LEDs at the top of the heatsink, these RAM kits are available in 2 colors, black or white. Unfortunately, the pricing is not yet known. We continue with FSP, which has announced the new HYDRO PTM X Pro Series power supply series. This new series has an efficiency rating of 80 plus platinum and uses a fully modular design with flat ribbon style cables. At the moment, only 3 models are available with a total capacity of 750, 850 and 1000 watts, both platinum certified and using the same general design. Apart from the general description, not much is revealed about these power supplies. All we know is that they use high temperature capacitors, an LLC half-bridge topology and a fluid dynamic 120mm fan. And finally, TeamGroup has launched what is the first M.2 SSD that is cooled with a vapor chamber cooling system. In simple terms, this heatsink uses vapor chambers instead of copper heat pipes to transfer the heat from the SSD and onto the cooling surface of the heatsink. Of course, it's more complex than this, but this is good enough of an explanation in a short video like this. The SSD in question is called the N74V-M80 and is available in several storage capacities, starting with 120, 256 and 512 GB. The memory chips are standard TLC chips. Unfortunately, the controller is not yet mentioned anywhere. Only time will tell if this vapor chamber heatsink will prove itself to be better in the long term than the conventional metal with copper heat pipe combination. And this is the end of the episode number 96 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.